Good morning.
Y buenos dias. Welcome to L.A.M.P.
The Lawrence and Mia's podcast. How
Hey,
are
y'all.
you feeling? We're back again.
Yes.
On this beautiful Tuesday in Atlanta, 10 o'clock, as we do drop these episodes every week. Yes, we do. We're here. Mia Mendez. Did I say it right?
I'm going to hurt
I
him.
still say it wrong? Mia Mendez. Did I say it right that time?
Yes.
Mia Mendez. I'm sorry. That is Mia
How?
Mendez. I know I'm the co-host and we don't know each other's name. I'm sorry. I got it right the second time, didn't I? It was
Yes.
a force of habit.
Force the habit. You just like saying anyway.
I've said it wrong for years. So I'm being honest. Now I'm saying it correctly. Mia Mendez.
Yes. Hi, y'all.
And I'm Lawrence Killebrew, and we're back again, man. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. Excited to be here. Thank you to everybody following the show. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube page. Don't forget iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Anchor, Party Savers 101, the online radio station, plays the show every Tuesday. Thank you.
There you go. Let's get right into it.
Yes.
Today we're talking about the phone.
Yeah.
The phone.
Yeah.
Are you addicted to your phone?
I think everybody is.
Yes, I think we are. No, I mean, I always say I can put my phone down, and I can put my phone down. I just choose not to. There you go.
Okay.
I choose not to.
I mean, I definitely can put my phone down. When I'm with people or, out and about, yes, I try to be very conscious of not just having it and doing whatever. Like, I'll look at it every once in a while just to make sure I'm not missing anything as far as like emails and stuff. But just on a day-to-day, even when I'm not with people, I do feel like lately, and I didn't used to be like this, so I'm kind of mad at myself. I do feel like lately I'm scrolling social media way too much.
Facts.
Like, it's bad. And anybody who has the iPhone, it tells you your screen, like your social media time. I'm not going to tell y'all because it's just embarrassing to me when I see that every week, the time come up. I'm like, what am I doing in life? So, and I didn't used to be like that. So, yeah, it's a
I mean, that
it's a
actually
problem.
is a good feature. Mine has been going down. Because
there's times it goes down.
Because
online
for me,
too.
I have limited minds.
Me too.
I've actually put, it's like a limit.
A
Where I put
time
certain
frame on
things to
it,
do.
yeah. But you can surpass it. You
Yeah.
can just say,
It's
not today.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, not today.
Yeah, I pushed that too. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Just bring it back to me. Bring it back. Bring Instagram back. I don't need to. It's like 15 minutes.
It like
and then
fades out on your phone.
Yeah.
Like
Give
you're
that
over
little-
your
that
time
little
for today.
thing. I'm like, hey man, stop playing me, man. Give my Instagram back. Stop playing. Give it back to me, man. What you doing? Give it right back. No, as being addicted, man, I use the excuse that I'm doing it for work, and that's a lie. So, not all the time. Most of the time, it's true. Most of the time, I'm posting something or Googling something and stuff like that. But when it comes, like, I'm not the type of person that I can't, like, if I'm on a date, it just depends. See, my addiction comes from who I'm dealing with or who I'm with. If I'm with someone that's using their phone, I'm gonna use my phone.
Right.
If someone I'm with is engaging in conversation, I'm gonna put my phone down. I'm not gonna be like, hold on, let me look at my phone.
Right.
It depends. So for me, my addiction will be more or less of depending on who I'm talking to and who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to someone that's very active and very vocal and very having a great conversation, then I'm gonna forget about my phone. If I'm with someone who's engaged in their phone just as much as I am, I'm going to be on my phone.
Yeah.
So for me, I think my addiction comes from the person I'm dealing with, the reaction I get from them, how they're, working with whatever they're working with, and then that, I guess, spills over onto me.
Right.
How I do.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So I don't really think I'm addicted to it. I'm just, if someone is engaging with me, then you'll get me.
Right.
So it's not me, it's y'all. That's the problem.
That's the problem with addiction.
You know what I'm saying?
You blame it on the other person.
It's
That's
really not me. It's y'all that's not being interactive with me. So if y'all be more interactive with me, then you'll get me.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
just
what
don't like seeing settings like publicly. It is bad when you're out in public. I noticed this. I don't know, you can be anywhere, like a social gathering or whatever, and everybody's sitting there like this. And you're in a room with like mad people.
Let me tell you, I catch when I go to the airport. Because in Atlanta we have a train that goes all the way through Atlanta to the airport. So what I do, I park my car near a station and then catch it because it's easier and it's faster.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there in the morning observing people, just looking, and everybody when I'm talking about everybody, I'm talking about everybody had their face in the phone with earplugs in. Everybody. And I was just looking
at it. I don't do.
I'm just looking at it like, yo, like you could get robbed.
That's exactly why.
You could get smacked in your head. Somebody could snatch your bag, and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even know.
You have to be careful traveling, like sidebar, like Lyft and Uber when you're in the car. Like certain things that have occurred, I've seen in the news, and it could have been, you know, you're on your phone the whole time, earbuds in, you're not even paying attention to where this person is driving you. This is like bad situations, like not good ones. Like for the most part, it's fine. But you know, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. Like, you know, you could be being driven to the wrong place. It could be something completely left that you don't want to happen. But yeah, I see that a lot. That's something I don't do. I don't wear, you know, headphones or earbuds or whatever much. And if I do, it's just in one ear. I keep the other one open.
Okay.
For that reason. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Because they're so engaged, you have no idea what's happening around you.
Just so engulfed. But I do say this though, I do think that the technology is growing. But I don't think that we're taking advantage of it as much as we can. And I wanted to say about that, because I was just thinking about this, about how people say I'm addicted to my phone and I always say I'm using it for work. But then I think about it, all the stuff that is built into my phone for work, I don't use. Like I hardly use Siri, which is valuable.
Yeah, I don't use that.
I hardly I was so hyped when it came out. I'm like, yo, I can talk to my phone, son, and tell it to do something, and it's going to do it. I never tell Siri to do nothing. Another thing that like the calendar system is great.
Oh, that I use. I love the calendar.
I don't never use it. I'll write in there. Like I'll write stuff in the notes. But I don't write it in my calendar.
I do that too.
So I'm like, yo, I don't take advantage of it. It could tell me like, and then I always miss something, and it can remind me I never do it. You know, stuff like that. What's another thing? FaceTime. I don't use that.
That really depends. I'm not a big FaceTime person either. I probably would only do it like with my significant other.
I don't like surprise FaceTimes. None of that.
Me either. Do not just FaceTime me like, without telling me.
I'm with my side chick, and you trying to FaceTime me. Like, come on, man. Let me enjoy this time we have, and I gotta hide the phone and all that.
That's equivalent to somebody just knocking on your door.
Yeah,
and you didn't say you were coming over, in my opinion. Like, don't just FaceTime me. You don't know. I could be like, whatever. I don't know. I might not even be dressed, or I'm not looking. I don't know. I want to look appropriate. Depending upon who it is FaceTiming me. Like, I want to look presentable. But yeah, that's like back in the day when you knock on somebody's door and just show up at their house and you ain't say you was coming. Like, no, don't do that.
I don't know anybody's phone number by heart.
Yeah, that's bad.
But that's crazy. I used to know everybody's phone number by heart back in the day. I knew all my friends' number. I knew, like, to this day, I think I only know my grandma's number, my ex's number, and that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the only two numbers that I can still remember.
I still remember one of my ex's, his work number, like at his desk at work, because I would call that a lot, like because he'd be at work. So I still remember that number. That was a number I used to dial a lot. That, and I remember I know my mom's cell phone number by heart. I know my mom's cell phone number, and I know my brother's house number. He still got a house phone. They need to get rid of it. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, he still got the house phone. So yeah, I know his house number. But outside of that, that's a shame. Let
me ask you, so when you're out, does that bother you when you see someone on their phone that you're with?
Depends on how long. I think we all have to take calls. If I get a call or something's going on, depends. I do think it's rude if it's over like 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do think it starts to go into that rude territory. Like, okay, how long? Especially if we're together and, I don't know, if date-wise or whatever, if we're together and you're the person that's accompanying me and now you're on the phone the whole time, I could have went by myself.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we all got to take calls, no issues, But, yeah, if it is, yeah.
Because I've always been on the other end where I'm with it just flipped for me. Like, I've always been on the other end where females are complaining to me that I'm on my phone all the time while we're out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I used to always say, hey, chill, it's not that deep. Like, come on, I'm still talking to you. I'm still making you laugh. Until just this past weekend, I was out with my godson, and he was on his phone the entire time. Yeah. And I was extremely annoyed. I said, boy, I done brought you out here to spend some time with you, and you gonna be on your goddamn phone the whole time? Like, I'm spending money just eating and enjoy us as company. And then you gonna have a nerve. And then he was like, yo, you acting like an old head right now. I said, brother, I am old. Talking about I'm acting like an old head. I am old.
Just got a year older.
You know what I mean? Don't disrespect me like that. I am your elder. So,
hilarious.
It was. I see now. So I had to apologize on social media to any female that I have dated, and I was on my phone. I understand your
really
problem
rude.
now.
Especially on a date. That's really rude.
It is. But I don't do that on new dates. Well, I don't usually date new people anyway. So that's probably why. I date people that I already know. It's rare.
Like, okay, somebody who was a friend for some time and now you date, or like people you've already dated in the past and you're just redating?
Well, both. People that I know, it's rarely that I meet someone new and be like, hey, let's go out. Because I don't really meet a lot of new people.
The older you get, you don't meet that many new people. That's true.
I don't meet a lot of new people. So I'm
That's
like,
true.
So
I don't like that term.
That's when you got it, because I look at it like I already know you. I ain't gotta.
But still, that's still rude.
I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I'm looking at it. Because I'm out with someone that I know. You know me. We've known each other. So I don't have to sit there with that. So, what's your 5-year plan? And I don't have to do all that. What are your goals? What do you see yourself in 10 years? Those are the things that they ask now on dates.
But it's not gonna be like that. Like, those are like initial dates, in the beginning of the very, very, but if it's somebody you know, I mean, you just discuss, it could be anything. Discussing like, I don't know, you probably didn't watch, but like, if I was out and something new dropped, like, okay, I saw the movie Little. Like, I'd be like, yo, I just see, did you see Little? Did you, I don't know, random things, just stuff you talk about with friends. I get you know what I mean? It don't have to be like hardcore dating questions.
So this would be wrong when you tell me about the movie Ludo. I'm gonna Google it. While I'm with
you know what?
I'm gonna Google it.
I mean, you can, I guess, just so you know what know what I'm talking about. But shout out to movie Little. I thought it was really good. It was cute. It was funny. They did a great job.
I didn't see it yet.
But yeah, go see that.
Who would you go see it with?
Actually, you think you try to be slick? It's not even that slick.
Who did you go see?
One of my good girlfriends. So this is like during my off time.
I got y'all fellas. I'm gonna get it out of them.
So
I know y'all been
we
asking.
went to see Little. We went to her early show. This is what like grown like friends do. You go to an early show, and that way when you get out, it's happy hour time. And then we went to a happy hour.
Look at that.
And we do that, and then you're home at like 9 o'clock. Like, I don't really be out on the late night stuff.
That's a grown day.
Yeah, like I don't do the late night stuff. I want to be in the house, like, preferably back in the house with the man in my life, but at a decent time. Now, that was just like girl time.
So you went home to a man.
That would be the goal in life. That would be the goal.
So you didn't go home that day too?
No, I did not.
y'all can relax, fellas. And stop DMing me asking me about me. They do. I want to let you know that. They DM me all the time asking me, so they keep asking me to get it out. So one of these episodes, I'm going to get it out if she's with somebody or not.
Well, no, I mean, no, I'm not mad.
Oh, well, she's not. So, fellas, please DM her. Stop DMing me.
Don't DM. Stop it. Don't be talking to me.
I don't want a bunch of dudes in my DM asking me about you.
You should screen them first.
Screen them first.
Like what type of dude they are, type of thing.
So
you should do that. You should do that.
So she is looking.
Be off this topic.
So,
but
she's not. She always clamp up when we talking about this. So.
No, because I don't want a whole lot of mess. Like,
okay,
I am a very.
Y'all can keep DMing me because I ignore the shit out y'all.
Yeah.
I do. I leave it on read. Act like I do it, so I don't mind. But that's Mia's relationship status right there.
You so silly.
She's single and she's not looking for no bum dude. Just to let y'all know. So
that's true.
That's always this true. Is my co-host, so I'm going to filter those DMs and see who's good and who's not.
What they about. Your page, can I tell you? Like, your page says a lot about you. you know, if you're coming at a female and they go to your page and it's a whole bunch of nonsense or like half naked, I don't know, I'm just being extreme right now, like half naked chicks or like even the quotes that you post, if they're like really immature and whack, like I don't know.
Right.
You just gotta be careful.
I wonder what my page says about me.
Well, you do a lot of comedy, like like your page makes sense for you.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like my page makes sense for me.
Makes sense.
I don't post a whole lot. I kind of slowed down on my posting just ever since what's that thing that the story.
Yeah.
Now the Insta story. Now because of that. Now because of that, I don't post as much because I just put on my Insta story and it's gone in 24 hours and like whatever.
Gotcha.
Hence being addicted to your phone. We are addicted to it.
Yes.
Leave it alone.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Yes, I'm addicted to my phone, but I think it's for the right reasons. I'm not doing anything malicious on my phone. I'm doing things to be productive for myself. Yeah. And a little bit of social media.
Right. Right. But I feel like mine is getting a little excessive on just like leisure. So for me, I do want to pull back. I actually was thinking about this morning because I knew we were having this topic. I have a good girlfriend, shout out to Girls Auto Clinic. This was maybe like 2-3 years ago though. We had a conversation about social media and she actually, you know, in building her business, social media is so distracting. She actually deleted Instagram and Facebook off of her phone. It was just completely gone. Yeah. So she would just check it like once a day at the end of her day, like from her laptop. She would just log on and like whatever. And she's extremely successful, by the way. Well, yeah, like I thought about, but it's hard because we promote the show.
Exactly.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
I just have to be more disciplined. As an individual, you just have to be more disciplined.
Definitely.
Period.
But let us know how y'all feel. Are y'all addicted to your phones? Do you see yourself going without your phone for a while? You know, just let us know. See what your opinions are and views on this subject. So please hit us up at the L.A.M.P Podcast on Instagram. Follow us, subscribe. You're better at this than me.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, Anchor. Shout out to Party Savers 101, online radio station. They play us every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Of course, our YouTube page at the L.A.M.P Podcast. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribing, following us. Yeah. Leave your comments. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. And we out.
Bye.
Peace.